Hey Buttes, it's your girl Beautifully Doyen, and I'm just out here being me, unapologetically.
I'm just out here being me, unapologetically, beautifully Doyen. Yeah, that's me. Don't ask what, don't ask what.
Y'all, I'm having a bad hair day. Do not judge me. As you can tell, I changed my hair color. I am thinking about going a little bit lighter. I don't know why this piece wanted to stick out, but I'm just gonna leave it. I have a couple of things to share with you guys. First thing is Triggered will be premiering the first Monday in March. Been working on a few creative things concerning that, but it will be every first and third Tuesday. Did I say Tuesday to begin with? Every first and third Tuesday going forward. And then I'm going to have the mommy moment, and that's going to be every second and fourth Monday. And we'll continue with the flashback vlog day Fridays, and every other Wednesday will be our PJ sidebar, my collaboration with Lynn. So I guess you could say every first and third Wednesday for that. I'll have to check. Whatever I said wrong, I'll make it correct in the description box below. Also, I have something else I'm working on as well. That's why you saw me drinking all that dang old water. Your girl working on some things, honey. Can't wait to show you what I'm working on. Anyway, let's jump into this video. So today for a flashback vlog day, I have to say that slow, y'all, because sometimes when I talk too fast, I like mumble or it doesn't sound right. But anyway, I'm doing a story time. And I like to share things way back from when I grew up because I like to, so my son watches my channel, he does. And I love being transparent with him. I like for him to know that I was once a kid. So when I tell you certain things, it's not because I don't want you to have a life or I don't want you to do this or do that. It's mainly because I've probably done it before. And I'm trying to protect you. I'm gonna tell you guys about the first time I got put out of school. I didn't tell my mother, so it was sort of kind of like I skipped school. So it all started with me being in, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna call him Mr. Sparkman. Mr. Sparkman. So Mr. Sparkman taught a math. I don't know what grade I was in. I think I had to be in 8th grade because 7th grade I didn't have him, I don't think. Anyway, like he wasn't a very interactive teacher to me. Just looking back on it, he was Caucasian. He was Caucasian. And looking back on it, he just made me feel like he didn't really care to even try to make the children care about their work. I'm from the hood, okay? I'm from the hood, and you know, the hood gets a stigma when it comes to school and learning and things like that. And so just looking back on it, I just don't feel like he really put much effort into teaching or anything like that. And so I can't remember what he said to me, but it was something that wasn't pleasant. And I didn't say something pleasant back to him. And so he put me out his classroom. Not only did he put me out his classroom, he put me out of school for 3 days. And he told me I could not come back until I brought my mother up. That's when stuff got real. I was scared to tell my mama. I was so scared because 1, I never really got in trouble. 2, she taught me better than to be getting smart with teachers and stuff like that. I guess you could say that day I risked it all and it bit me in the butt. I had my little pink slip or whatever, and I forget what period it was, but I just went in the gym because that's where all the kids that if you didn't have gym, that's where you went anyway, because some of those teachers were lenient. Went to the gym, was hanging out, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell my mama I got put out of school. So, needless to say, I didn't tell my mama, okay? She dropped me off every day. She dropped me off every day as if I was going to school. And I went in the building as if I was going to school. And what ended up happening is I do not like the way this smells. I'm gonna have to take this back. Squirrel Moments. Anyway, so I'm going to school or whatever. And a group of friends, I think it was like, it may have been like 5 of us. And so they didn't plan on going to school, no way. And so they were going over to the St. Louis Center. Now, anybody from East St. Louis area, you know the center was this great big mall, downtown St. Louis. You would catch the Metrolink over there. It had like 3 or 4 floors. I said 3 or 4. 3 or 4 floors. And I'm not going to mention the girls' names. They were actually stealing from the stores that we were in. I didn't know that they were going over there to steal. I just knew that they were going over there. So back then, that's when they had the people that walk around the store and they look like regular people. And so on the way to the center, I had let one of my friends wear this Nautica jacket of mine, right? They was like, okay, we're gonna get ready and go. We leave, right? We leave. And so we're going down the escalator. And I'm wondering, why are they rushing? When I say I was so freaking ditzy, it didn't make no sense. I was wondering why they were rushing, like, okay, y'all, we finna go. And so we're going down the escalator so we can get back on the Metrolink to go back home or whatever. And so my friend was like, here, Aj, here's your jacket. And so she gave me my jacket. Me not knowing that there was a shirt that she stole in my jacket, right? Because I didn't put it back on me. I don't know if she put it like in the, I can't remember how she gave it back to me, but however she gave it back to me, I didn't know that there was a shirt in there. We get down to the Metrolink. And by the time we get down to the Metrolink, baby, them police or whoever them people was down there waiting on us. And so they was like, empty your jackets, empty da-da-da-da-da. And lo and behold, the shirt was in my freaking jacket. When I say I could have peed on myself, I was like, oh my Lord, I got put out of school. I told my mama, and I'm finna go to jail. I was crying. Oh my God, I was crying. I was like, but that ain't mine. I didn't do it. I didn't take it, but it was in your jacket. So we got to arrest you. It was like, they took out the handcuffs. Oh, I really started acting a fool then. I was like, oh my God, I didn't do it. Oh my God, just thinking about that. Oh my goodness. I was so freaking scared. So freaking scared. And so they didn't handcuff me. When I look back over my life, when I say God has had his hand on me, baby, they didn't handcuff me, but they did take me to, like, you know, where they be taking the people that be stealing and stuff like that. So they was like, okay. I told them the truth. I said, sir, I didn't take anything. I didn't necessarily know exactly what was going on. My friend gave me my jacket back and told me to hold my jacket. And I didn't know that something was in my jacket or whatever. And so they were like, okay, so this is what we'll do. We're gonna call your house and we're gonna let your parents know what happened. And once we talk to them, we'll go ahead and we'll let you go home. So call my grandmama number. She did not answer the phone. I was like, oh Lord, now I'm finna go to jail. Now I'm finna go to jail. So I don't know what possessed them to let me go without arresting me or booking me or anything. Probably because I was underage. They really couldn't do anything to me for real unless I had a parent. But maybe they could have held me. See, I don't even know how the law works. By the grace of God, they drove me back down to the Metrolink for me to catch the Metrolink home. And I had to explain to my grandmother why I was late getting home, because I didn't get home till about 5:30. Okay, I usually get home, I can't remember what time school would let out, but I would probably get home no later than 4:30. I'm thinking at the latest. I don't know what lie I told, because I sure did lie. I lied. I lied. And so my auntie, I did lie to my grandmama about why I was late. But my auntie bribed me because they actually called again to try to talk to one of my parents or whatever. And so once they talked to my auntie, whatever happened. So my auntie bribed me and she was like, Aja, I need you to make that bed up for me over there. And if you don't make it up, I'm gonna tell mama that, you know, the police called from the St. Louis Center and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I know she couldn't be lying because ain't nobody know. So that's part of the story, right? So I was a little pissed off because this one particular friend went back telling everybody at school that I got caught stealing and they took me to jail. And when I say I was so pissed off with her, because one, you broke code. You ain't supposed to tell nobody nothing. Two, you lied. You didn't even call and check on me to see if I was okay. None of that. That pissed me off. So fast forward, it's time for me to go back to school. My mama took me back to school, dropped me off. Now remember, like I said, I've been acting as if I've been going to school this whole time. And what ended up happening is, this is the third day. Because remember, I got 3 days out of school. This is the third day. So she got ready to drop me off and we were late. So the policy back then was, if you are late, if you missed the bell, your parents got to bring you in and sign you in. Talk about luck or the lack thereof. I was late, so she had to bring me in, and Mr. Sparkman's room was right across from the office. So yeah, that's when my mama realized. He came, he was excited to get me in trouble too. He was like, so is she here for me? Is she here to see me? I was like, no. And my mom was like, here to see me for what? And they got to talking. And so she's like, oh, so you been up here showing that was before my mama was saying, y'all. She gonna kill me. So you been up here showing your tail and da-da-da-da-da. And from that point on, she went to every class that I was in to check on my grades, to check on my classroom performance, to make sure I was doing what I was supposed to do. And da-da-da-da-da. Another teacher gave her a bad report about me. And I got in trouble in front of the whole class. And it took Charlie Riley. I'm gonna make sure I let him know that I'm recording this video and that I mention his name, because he jokes on me to this day about me getting in trouble in front of everybody. Yep, I did. She embarrassed me. She did. But that's the end of the story time. It ended with me being on punishment. She went to all of my classes or whatever, found out what I was doing in school and stuff like that. And yeah, I was on punishment, of course, as I should have been. Some very important things that I learned from this story that I try to tell my son all the time is be careful of the company that you keep. And I can relate to certain things when it comes to being in junior high school and being in high school, because I was a kid before. You know what I'm saying? I completely understand how things go, how you feeling, how your emotions are, how, you know, sometimes you don't know how to handle stuff. And I be knowing when he be lying and stuff like that. I don't want him to be afraid to come to me and tell me certain things because he's afraid he's going to get in trouble and things like that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know, have you ever been put out of school? Have you ever been embarrassed by your parents at school? And what type of things do you run into or that you have that's parallel to your childhood and your children growing up? Let me know. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been rocking with your girl for a minute, make sure you drop this emoji. And if you are new to the family, definitely drop this emoji below. We'll give you a formal welcome and a virtual hug. Do not forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so already. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Click all so you can always get notified when I upload a new video. And that is it for today's Flashback Vlog Day Storytime Edition. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, beauts!
Beautifully.